Where's my peeler? Happy Labor Day, everyone. Happy September 1st. August is officially over and we are hopefully done with the heat of summer and now fall can finally move in. So I'm super excited. September 1st is always a good day, you know, always makes me excited for fall. And I know the heat is over, almost. Again, a little reminder, get yourself a cup of water or a mug of something that you like. Stay hydrated, my friends. Yay! Erster, dieses Mal tatsächlich. Hi Marco, wie geht's? Hast dich gut erholt von deinem Fototrip? For everyone that's gonna rewatch later. So, hey, my dad is doing okay. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. So for everyone that just tuned in or that's gonna rewatch later, today, breathing and talking, not my strength. Today we're making mashed potatoes, sauerkraut, and onions and Bratwurst or sausage. So we're cooking traditional German food today because I've been on a longer hike this morning and for some reason I was craving some German food. Ah, okay, I was wondering. I was like, I didn't want to be rude or anything. I was like, oh, I don't remember the name. So nice to know. Okay, thank you, Conrad. And good to know your name. I only knew the name of your dogs. So hi, Conrad. Thank you for being here and thank you for asking and checking in. I hope you guys are okay too. I hope Lily is doing good. And Dolly, of course, and you. Get my potatoes. So we'll use 3 different kind of potatoes today since I couldn't decide which one I like best. So traditionally with German mashed potatoes or Kartoffelbrei, as we say, Kartoffelpüree, depends on how you make it. I prefer Kartoffelpüree personally. So those are golden potatoes. Usually I use golden potatoes. In Germany, we don't really have the russet potatoes in Germany, not that I know at least. So since we're in America and it's Labor Day, I'm gonna throw in a russet potato to make this a little bit American, you know, to have like a little combination. You're exhausted today? I'm sorry to hear, Marco, but I mean, it's Labor Day. That's what the day is for, right? For us to just relax and chill. What are you doing up here? Hi, Jay. Besos from Rusty. I'm glad to hear everyone is doing good. Roadside or Conrad. Sie ist zu schnell und ich zu alt. War nichts. War nichts? Zu viel rumgelaufen oder was, Marco? Musst du erläutern. Also musst du nicht, aber würde mich auf jeden Fall interessieren. Okay, so for everyone that just joined, we are going to use a russet potato for our mashed potatoes today, but we also use golden potatoes and some red ones. So we're just gonna mix it a little bit. Rusty, you're not sitting in a plastic bag. I need this for my peels. What are you doing up here, you goon? Passing by to like and send my love. Thank you. Enjoy time with family. Jay, thank you for tuning in. I always appreciate. Rusty, I need this bag for my potato peels. Okay? Can you scoot over at least? I don't like when you're up here when I'm cooking human food. Jetzt habe ich noch die... Macht ihr auch Fotografie? Oder wie meinst du, Marco? War die, mit der du dich für die Fotografie getroffen hast, eine Subscriberin oder woher kanntet ihr euch? Rusty gives the best cuddles. He's so big. It's like hugging a Black Panther. Love you, Rusty. I love you. I don't love that you're up here when I'm cooking, but I still love you. But you gotta go soon, okay? Is that fine? You can hang out with Moose or Oscar, Are you feeling lonely? Hey, Jonathan. It looks like a bear a little bit, right? He just needs some round ears, maybe. I don't know. Ooh, du. Ja, scratches. So spoiled. He's so spoiled. Roxy ist von MS. Ah, okay. I got you. Meetup. Okay, also war das quasi sowas wie so ein Fan-Meetup? Oder habt ihr euch auch bei MS, bei den Teams kennengelernt? Entschuldigung, dass ich auf dem Schlauch stehe. Zu jung. Hört man selten von einem Mann, aber finde ich gut. Roxy, Dad, Marco. Jonathan, you speak German, right? Hobby meetup. That's how we call it nowadays. Hobby meetup, huh? Yeah. Right, Rusty? You have a hobby meetup too with some girls? What's your hobby, by the way? Do you have a hobby? I never asked my cats if they have a hobby. What hobby could you have? Sleeping. Running around. Meowing is one of his hobbies for sure. You have the coolest meows. They're super annoying when you're trying to sleep, but if not, they're actually pretty impressive. He has a very loud organ, so he has the loudest meows I've ever heard in my life. He can, I don't know what that is. I don't even call it a meow anymore at this point. I remember when we moved from our house on the army base back to, or away from the army base, we moved out of there. We had him in his transport box, and the landlord was there, and he made the loudest meow I've ever heard in cat history. And she was like, what animal is in that room? And I was like, this is a cat. And she had to go in because she didn't believe us. She said that we have she thought we had like some like cheetah in there or some like wild animal. So she went into the room and checked what animal it was. And then she saw the cat and she was like, she never heard anything like that in her life. Hi Pritam, hi Marianne. Willkommen. Heute gibt's deutsches Essen, bist du genau richtig. Kartoffelbrei mit Würstle und Sauerkraut. And yeah, my cat is trying to sabotage the cooking stream by chilling up here in the kitchen. You are so heavy, by the way. We gotta drop a few pounds, Shansi. You and me, we gotta do it together, okay? Because I need to drop a few pounds too. So we're in the same boat, Rusty. You lose, let's say 4, and I lose 5. Yeah, I think 5 would be good. Hi, Prakash. That's 4. That is 4 cats in 1. Yeah, when I adopted him, I didn't know I would get such a good deal out of it. They should have sold you or marketed you as 3 or 4 for 1. Oh, he's heavy. That's a workout itself. Können Amis mit sowas überhaupt was anfangen? Sauerkraut mögen nicht alle, glaube ich. Man ist ja auch ein sehr gewöhnungsbedürftiger Geschmack, sag ich mal. Ich liebe es persönlich, aber ja, Sauerkraut mache ich natürlich nicht selber. Also so motiviert bin ich jetzt auch nicht. Habe ich natürlich im Glas gekauft. Gibt's aber auch Gutes. I bought sauerkraut in the glass, so I'm not making sauerkraut myself. So because I, have a life outside this kitchen. So one day, if I would ever become a full-time YouTuber, I will definitely consider making something like this myself. But for now, working a normal job and dealing with normal life things, I don't have the time for that. But so yeah, this is only organic cabbage, water, salt, and lactic acid for the bacteria, because as you know, sauerkraut is fermented, which is good for your gut microbiome, and I'm sure everyone heard about that by now. I think it's like becoming more of a trend now to talk about that, which is important. But yeah, sauerkraut always good for your gut And vitamins, of course. Back then, I know probably most of you know that, but how do you call that? Seafarers, like back then on the ocean, when people were out and about on the ocean, sailors and stuff, they got vitamin deficiencies, so they brought kennels of sauerkraut to keep their vitamin C up. So that was the only way they could eat something that didn't spoil, because fruit and vegetables would all spoil right after a while. So they would have to bring sauerkraut onto their ship so they could keep their vitamin C intake up. Oh, his name is Rusty. I was like, which one are you referring to? Is someone behind me? But yeah, this is my cat Rusty. Hi, Tan. Where did I stop reading? It is a long cat indeed. Hi, Americana. Mr. Cat, yes, he is a Mr. The weather over here is like 28, something like that, like 75 Fahrenheit, I think, something like that. It's pretty nice outside. We went on a longer hike today. Hi, Darren. So yeah, we went on a hike today. It was really beautiful, but even though it's not cold or anything, but I was still craving hearty food. You know, it's burned a few calories today, so I don't know sauces here. I usually know when you tell me the Fahrenheit, I usually know how to translate it, you know, like not like by the degree, but like approximately. So 80, that sounds nice. That's similar to us. You think it's 80 here? Fahrenheit? Or more like 75?
I thought it was 80 today.
Oh.
It's supposed to be hot this weekend. Yeah, it's 90.
90? Yeah. Ooh, I was far off. That tells you how hot it is in Tennessee usually.
32 degrees, 33 degrees.
Made myself a banana shake earlier after the gym, and I haven't drank it, so I'm gonna finish this now. Hi, Joe. Florida is 80. Wow, that's crazy that Tennessee's 10 degrees hotter than Florida. I didn't think that. It should be 100, right? If we're 90, you should definitely be 100 by now. But you're probably happy about the weather not being too hot, huh? At least I would be. I didn't think it would be that hot, honestly. Well, it didn't feel like it. I think it's because we were in the forest, so it didn't feel that hot. Hey, Christopher. Something is burning over here. Smells burnt. How are you doing? Did you get some good rest after your trip yesterday? Oh, you're sweeping the porch on Labor Day. I thought Labor Day is there to chill and relax. But you're like a true German in your heart. You gotta sweep no matter what. We're proud of you. Me and my fellow Germans. Sweeping is always a good idea. I love sweeping. I sweep my, I get rid of my vacuum cleaner because I like sweeping so much. So I sweep my house because I don't have carpets, you know, so saves you some energy. Money on the energy bill. Cold summer. It's a cold summer in Florida. It is, I wouldn't say it's the hottest summer I've ever had in Tennessee, but it's definitely not cold, I would say. It's still pretty hot on most days. Die Katze geht ab, ja, auf jeden Fall. Was macht die Diät? The diet, how's the diet going? Well, no comment. I guess that's all that you need to know. Yesterday, before Labor Day, the husband and I went to the supermarket, or grocery store as you say here, and he was like telling me to buy, I told him I'm gonna buy sauerkraut and just stuff for the food today, and I came back with 2 bags of chips, a tub of ice cream, and sauerkraut. So I guess I did buy sauerkraut, but yeah, I'm really bad. Like, I really need to get a grip and take this diet thing seriously. This is the first time in my life I'm ever doing something like a diet or like, you know, really like watching what I eat. Just all not getting younger, are we? So yeah, I don't have the metabolism anymore that I had when I was 20 or like 19. When I was that age, I could literally eat anything I wanted. I would not gain a pound. But things have changed a little bit, you know. But that's just how it is. Here are the russet potatoes. Also, one big difference between the American mashed potatoes and the German mashed potatoes. I like to make a Kartoffelbrei. Marianne, you know what I'm talking about. Kartoffelbrei is a little bit more like fluffy, luftig, leicht, locker, and not as dense. And we don't use the peels. We don't have the peels on our potatoes when we make mashed potatoes as Germans. Alles muss seine Ordnung haben. Man darf nicht zu faul sein beim Kartoffelmachen. Muss man schon ein bisschen Arbeit reinstecken. You gotta put in some work and effort into your mashed potatoes. Tastes better. Whenever I eat mashed potatoes here in America and I see all those peels, just tells me that the person making it was too lazy to peel them. Because they don't add any flavor. But maybe you like the crunch, not the crunch, but maybe you like the texture of the potato peels, and that's, fine, everyone does it the way they want to do it, right? I personally just like it without the peels. I think it doesn't do anything for it. And anyone who leaves the peels on with their mashed potatoes, I'm not trying to call you out on it. I'm just seriously interested. And if you do, please tell me why. Is my theory right that it's just easier to cook them that way and you don't have to peel it? Or do you get anything out of it, like the peels? Do you like it? I personally don't. Kind of sad to get rid of this red peel because it's pretty, but yeah, like I said. And yes, it's colder in Florida than in Tennessee, for sure. Hi, Bruno. I gotta shed a few pounds trying to keep up with young photographers. I hope Angela is not in the chat, Marco. And I thought you lost so many pounds already, Marco. I thought you were trying to gain some again. You know, with the whole thing that was going on. Is that better, by the way? Are you feeling better? Haven't heard any update about that. My water is boiling, by the way, so I'm cooking this all real life. I didn't prepare anything, so you know it's more authentic or realistic, and you all know, or we can figure out how long it takes to make this food. Hi, Joe. Joe boy. Florida it is. Nice. I love Florida. I've only been once, but I would love to go back. Non-moderated stream, yes. Ich habe heute eine Lasagne gemacht. Wie lecker. Nice. Auch anstrengend, oder? Lasagne machen. Mache ich sehr, sehr selten. I don't make lasagna often because it is quite a lot of work because you have to do so many things, you know, all the different sauces. But yeah, it's always worth it in the end. Wie war die Lasagne, Marianne? Hat es geschmeckt? I never rest. Sometimes, like in Japan, a lot of people are like that. That's what I heard. And Japanese people have a very long life compared to many other countries. And I watched so many documentaries and read books about that by now. The stuff like Ikigai and Blue Zones and like about longevity researchers and people that go to nursing homes and ask people like how they turned 100, you know, what they did. And a lot of them were actually like that. They always, they said that they usually don't rest much. They're always on the move. They're always doing something, you know. Wer rastet, rostet. Who rests, get rusty, right? Not you, Rusty. My cat is literally called Rusty, so no offense to you, Schatzi. What PC did you get? I'll show you in a second. Ta-da! MacBook Pro. It had to be a Pro and a MacBook, just because I work with iOS a lot, and all my things are, my hard drives and stuff are all configured into iOS, exFAT and all that, you know, so everything is like iOS based here. Unfortunately, I hate how expensive it is and how obnoxiously expensive it is. It doesn't even make sense. So I'm just, you know, a victim of the marketing. Or I was, and now I'm just like stuck in a cycle. But yeah, this is the thing I'm gonna work with from now on. My MacBook Air is finally able to go into retirement and enjoy its retirement life, because I had it for many years and it's like 12 years old or so. So yeah, it's time to take some rest, old MacBook. I appreciate everything you did for me. Absolutely hated and dreaded spending so much money on it, don't get me wrong. Disgusting how much stuff like that costs. But I'm trying to take this YouTube thing a little bit more seriously, and I'm really enjoying it. So, you know, you do what you gotta do. Alright, read your messages real quick, and then I'm gonna throw in the potatoes. Ich habe noch 2 Tafeln Kinderschokolade, danach ist Feierabend. Na, dann genieß mal, solange es noch da ist, Marco. I mean, my grandfather on my mother's side of the family always said the devil got a hold of you if you idle. Oh, really? Huh. Interesting. I never heard about that, but that's a good one. And hi, Shuriken. Good to see you. We're making... That was a loud hello, so I think my husband is excited to see you too. Today we're making mashed potatoes and sauerkraut and sausages and onions. Are you excited? The hubby is excited too, I hope. Are you being sarcastic or actually excited? You better go play those hell divers. Are you whistle picking? Why are they called whistle pigs, by the way? They don't whistle, do they? Never heard them whistle. Not now, I'm cooking. Next time. No. Hast du meine Fahrt im Sportmodus zur Apotheke gesehen? Noch nicht, nee. Ich habe, manchmal hat mir Sachen reingespült in meinen YouTube-Algorithmus oder, nee, mein YouTube-Feed. Ein paar habe ich gesehen, mit dem Barfußlaufen habe ich gesehen, im Regen. Are you eating the chalky fruits?
Yes.
I need one too.
Okay. You go first.
We got some frozen chocolate strawberries. They're really good.
It's so fucking good.
If I make smashed red potatoes, I leave the skin, but not for regular mashed potatoes, certainly. I got you. So it depends on what potato you're using. Makes sense, because I just thought the same thing. I looked at the red potatoes and they look really nice. So I guess for color, having like a little bit of color in it, it would make sense. So I get it. We always peel potatoes. Christopher is a true German here. It's very hard. It's frozen.
I'm gonna put it in the fridge.
It's not good when they're in the freezer. They're too hard in the freezer. You can barely eat them.
No.
Yeah, how's the weather? Oh, you said indeed? Okay. Everyone has nice weather on this Labor Day weekend. I'm happy. Did anyone do something? I know about Christopher. Christopher had an exciting day yesterday. Sounded like something I would have enjoyed too. It's a day out in nature. Did anyone go outside? Anyone doing anything later today? Did y'all meet family and friends, or were you just chilling at home? What's everyone up to on your Labor Day? I know it's a special day in America. I never really celebrated it, but you know, I thought today we were making at least a little bit of some more special food, even though we make mashed potatoes often, sauerkraut, but not with sausages, so that's definitely like the special part about it for me. Usually it's just plain mashed potatoes and sauerkraut for me, and some onions on top. Onions. So yeah, I kept my potatoes pretty small just because like you all know, I'm impatient, so the smaller, the faster they cook. Because ain't nobody got time to wait for those taters. Or I probably do, but I don't wanna. You leave the skin. Okay. With all potatoes, not just the red ones, I guess. In pain as ever, I can't move. Ugh. Again, I'm sorry. I thought it would have gotten a little bit better. Skin is very nutritious, certainly. That is a good point. Yeah, skin of fruit and vegetables always has the most nutritional value usually. But with potatoes, especially if they're not organic, they can also have a little bit of pesticides and stuff. So if they're not organic, I would actually even consider taking it off, just because, you know, you get rid of a lot of pesticides that way. So you're making so many shorts to get distraction from the pain, Marco, I assume. Ich finde italienische Pasta und so einfach viel einfacher zuzubereiten als die deutschen Sachen. Ja, gut, das kommt immer drauf an, kommt drauf an, wie authentisch man es auch machen möchte. Sachen wie Königsberger Klopse natürlich koche ich jetzt auch nicht mal so im Handumdrehen. Da ist dann Spaghetti und so schon einfacher. Aber Lasagne ist trotzdem schon ziemlich aufwendig, finde ich. Cycling through old stuff. I like older videos, nice. Well, anything that distracts you, you know, and brings you joy, it's already, even if it's not physically helping, but, you know, sometimes getting your mind off like something like pain and just having something to do is already like helpful, I think. And you would know best. Hi, Asha. I have a rusty here in my mouth. Aber war lecker, hab noch was über. Lecker. Immer gut was über zu haben, dann kann man es morgen essen oder zum Abend. Nee, bei euch ist ja schon Abend. Dann hast du morgen noch was fürs Mittagessen. Mr. Rusty, yes. Apple stuff is powerful for editing. It is, for sure. Yeah, that's why I got the Pro. Sheesh, new pooter? Yes, new pooter for the scooter. After 3 years, wow. Sorry guys. I'm munching away as usual. I'm gonna cut the onion next. Oh ja, schon Mitternacht bei euch. Gute Nacht, Marianne. I hate when that happens. And we can cut it out. Danke fürs Vorbeischauen. Und schlaf gut. Und freu dich auf deine Lasagne morgen. Kannst du von träumen. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Roxy won the alien on my raffle. Goes out to Michigan tomorrow. So we both have an alien now. Oh, nice. Oh, she's from Canada? I didn't know. Nice. I didn't know much about her. I just saw her in your chat one day and I didn't, know where she's from or anything like that. But that's cool that she won. I'll let C know that you said Happy September to him. He's playing the, what's it called? Helldivers now. So I can't disturb him. you know, he's on an important mission to kill some bugs and stuff. Oh, he heard me. I know you're a tough guy, you're killing bugs and you're saving that weird world, whatever it is.
Saving
You're saving humanity?
Manage democracy.
He is saving democracy. Okay. Manage democracy. Man stuff. He got man stuff to do while I'm doing the woman stuff in the kitchen. That's how it's supposed to be, right? I'm kidding, obviously. I hope those of you that know me well enough will know that I'm being sarcastic. Ask your husband to have whistle rockets. Now to say, do you know whistle rockets? Do you know whistle rockets from the army?
Whistle rockets?
Yeah.
No.
Like loud rockets? No? He says no. But he did shoot those things that you have to put on your shoulder. You know, those like, what are they called? You know, those explosive things that go like super far? No, yeah, right. But it's not very good for your hearing, let me tell you that. Ami, was your husband familiar with this kind of cooking before he met you? I don't think so. Schatzi, were you familiar with my cooking or like German cooking and stuff before you met me?
What?
Were you familiar with German cooking before you met me? No? He says no. And I believe him. So you didn't have a German girlfriend before? He says no. What did you all eat today? What is everyone eating? Let me know. I heard lasagna. From our German friend here. What's everyone else eating? You guys know I'm always interested in that question. Especially on a holiday like today. Schatz,
Yep.
I hate to say it, but can you turn on the AC?
Yeah.
Thank you. It's getting really steamy here in the kitchen. It's getting warm with the potatoes boiling, and soon we're gonna throw in the pan too. Your in-laws are coming. Oh, nice. Sounds like fun. Depends, huh? Fishing. I like my in-laws. It's always fun when they're here. I'm always sad when they leave. So I got lucky, I guess. Fishing and walking, that's awesome. That's a good combo, just being out in nature. I did a hike with someone with Angela while Angela was cooking for tonight. Nice. Geteilte Arbeit ist halbe Arbeit, oder? Sag ich mal. Hi, Malaikum Salam, Adele. How you doing? Happy 1st September to you. We took a nice walk and did some grilling. Also, we drank a shampoo from 2019. Nice. Also, grilling sounds really cool. I miss grilling, by the way. But yeah, also your last post that you did with the dragon pearls, that was really, really neat. I really like that. Like, I usually like all your posts, but that one was super neat. I liked all the elements in that. I was happy to see everyone outside enjoying the beautiful weather. Was outside nice. Everyone in a beautiful mood in the sunshine. That's always great. Having nice weather, everyone being joyful. That is definitely something to celebrate. We're using some butter. Today is gonna be a butter kind of day. Hi, George. Pesticides in the potato skins? Well, I don't like most bugs very much anyway. I remember, oops, flashbangs. Is that what I was talking about? Those things that they're shooting? I don't know the name of them, so I think you know better than I do, Christopher, since you are an expert yourself. Sometimes are different though. Yeah, probably not those rockets that you were mentioning. Just meant those like things that you put on the shoulder. Maybe we were talking about this one. I'm not sure. It looks like a knife thrower from the silver play button. Club is sending me their signature throwing knife. Wow. No idea why they keep doing this. I only have 4 subs. Well, it doesn't matter how many subs you have, you know. If someone likes you and want to support you, and if they think you're a master at your art and they want to, you know, help a brother out, it probably doesn't matter how many subscribers you have, and that's amazing. I'm so happy for you, Shuriken. That's great. How cool is that? YouTube definitely is a cool platform. You know, just the people that you meet, and I mean, I get reminded of that every day, or every time I do a live stream, or just interact with y'all in comments or anything, you know, or see you guys stuff. YouTube is just cooler than I thought it would be when I first started it. So, yep, very neat. Keep us posted on that one, Shuriken, but I'm sure you will. Excited to see. Hi, Malu. You make me rich, huh? Okay, I'll take you up on that one. We'll see. I'm kidding. I grilled smoked sausage and kraut today. Yay, nice. Sauerkraut fam here. I only have this little itty bit of sauerkraut here because usually I get my sauerkraut at Aldi. It's the real German one, imported from Germany, and it's cheaper. This one was super expensive, but the other ones that were cheaper had like super unnecessary crap in there, so I bought a smaller glass this time, but better quality. Quality over quantity, right? Says the right person. I'm good, thanks. What about you and your dad? Thank you, Ada, for asking. I really appreciate that. He's doing okay, nothing bad happening right now, so stable. And I'm doing okay, or I'm doing good actually. I went on a hike today. Got a little workout in this morning. Yes, I went to the gym today. Sam, hi Sam. Talking about the gym, and I just saw your name. So yes, I did go to the gym. Even though, yeah, it doesn't seem like it, like I said. But, shoot.
I think I got a good loadout for. No, dude, not at all.
I almost had those.
I tried it like 2 games ago.
I should pay more attention to my pan if I put a pan on. That butter is hot. That was silly. Gonna pay more attention to my butter over here. Now I'm gonna let the pan cool down, otherwise it's just gonna spritz my face, and I do not want hot butter in my face, on my eyes. So please, everyone, quick reminder to myself and everyone, when you're cooking, when like a hot pan, keep an eye on it. Never walk away from it or read the chat with having the heat on. Dangerous. I like those dragon pearls too. They're neat and for the quality of the leaves. Not too expensive. Not too expensive. Okay, nice. I really have to get my hands on some good tea, and I'm glad I have you, Shuriken, so I can, you know, get some recommendations hopefully, or I just, you know, ask you where you buy it and then try that one, and I hope that's okay if I can to get some recommendations from you, because at the moment, like I said, I don't have great tea here, very basic stuff, and I'm using a lot of Japan tea at the moment. So I have two different Japan teas. I have the Japan Brothers. So it's not sponsors, no advertisement, no suggestion. It's just the only 2 organic ones, or like more like natural ones. And then I have the Lost Pines Japons. And I kind of prefer this one actually a little bit better. It has a little bit more of like a roasted aroma. And there's a dark roast version of this too, but I kind of prefer the light roast version. Where's my thing? So yeah, potatoes, I'm going to show you real quick. Potatoes are cooking. And the onions are cooking too. It's smelling good in here. And me is doing good. Sam, how's for you? How's everything going over there? I hope you're well. How's your family? Let's turn this down. The potatoes are almost cooked, or they probably are cooked. So I'm gonna take care of those in a second. Some I first check is his birthday is tomorrow. Although, is it already the next day for you, Sam? Is it already the 2nd? Because if it is, then it's his birthday. Bird scares. I got you, Marco. Okay. Hi, Universal. I'm sorry, I was on another live and they were singing me some birthday songs for me, so I couldn't leave them after knowing that you are singing. Oh, yes, so it is already your birthday. Is my birthday today? Oh, it's the 2nd in China. Okay. 祝你生日快乐，祝你生日快乐，祝你生日快乐，祝你生日快乐 Yay! Happy birthday, Sam! A little Chinese birthday song. What language was it in? Was it Russian, English, Chinese? Zum Geburtstag viel Glück. Zum Geburtstag viel Glück. Breathing. Zum Geburtstag, lieber Sam. Zum Geburtstag viel Glück. In German too, so doppelt hält besser. Double lasts longer, that's what we say in Germany. So double is always better. Marco, I can't if I make you ready to take right. See you guys. Excellent birthday, Papa. Yes, happy birthday, Sam. Exciting. Did you get your cake already? Did you eat your cake? Did you already cut it? Bye, Marco. See you. Thank you for joining. Bis zum nächsten Mal. I'm having a big dinner today, like whole family. Ooh, nice. Yay. Are you gonna post a picture of your dinner? I love seeing what people eat for some reason. I don't know why. I guess I just like eating, so that could be a reason. So yeah, I'm making special dinner today too, Sam, just because of your birthday, of course. It's funny that your birthday is when it's Labor Day in America still, so like a holiday, national holiday.
That's what I tried to use. It was not good.
Is your friend gonna be there too? Like, you know, your friend? I mean, your quality, quantity, joking. That is unfortunately a little bit true at the moment. 4 days now, I'm keeping track, don't worry.
I thought it would be mad at me. I just didn't.
Okay, well, good, someone's holding me accountable, so. I think it's super cool that these guys want to send me their knives. They're all really nice folks and clearly also generous. Mystifies me. Well, you're just a humble guy, Shuriken. Sometimes you just gotta accept the presence of the, you know, up there. Because you certainly deserve it. The onions are looking good. I'm getting my sausages ready. Since it's a special day, we're having some sausages, or the husband is having sausages. I'm gonna stick to my onions. You know, I don't need the sausages, but I thought since the husband is always eating vegetarian for me or vegan mostly, he's gonna get some sausages today. So we have some apple sausages with no weird ingredients. No nitrates and stuff, so that's gonna be tasty hopefully. I really like apple sausages. I could have gotten some real German Bratwurst, But honestly, they usually have nitrates in them, which are really, really bad for you. So I think no, I don't want to share facts that I'm not 100% sure of. So I'm gonna swallow what I just tried to say. But I hear you, Rusty. I know that you're there, and I love you, and you will get a piece of sausage later, okay? I'm gonna keep the rest in the fridge. I'm always happy to talk about tea. Certainly nice. That's good. I already almost figured that is at least not your least favorite topic to talk about. I like to talk about tea too. Okay, potatoes are done. I'm gonna drain them real quick and then I'll be back in a second. Just gonna go over to the sink. Bye, Marco. Shrika is tea expert for sure. For sure. Hi, Julia. Marco, that said, you must be having a birthday too. Though, who knows? Maybe Marco wasn't born. Maybe Marco is, you know, the alien figures that he's showing. Maybe he's one of them. Who knows? My potato thing. Back in a second, y'all. Ow. Hot. Why is this so hot? I've yet to manage to drain my potatoes without hurting myself. It hasn't happened yet. It's your birthday too, huh? What a coinkydink. Are you sure? Family is good and we are inviting our family today for dinner, like big dinner. Nice. You know what you're having? Is it just gonna be like, I don't know, like Chinese or more like Russian traditional food? Nice morning, Amy. I will cut cakes in the evening. Okay, I got you. That sounds awesome. Enjoy the festivities for sure. Enjoy, Sam, your big day. I may post, not sure because my camera sucks. I mean, honestly, people are always like, you know, worried about quality and stuff. Like, it often keeps people from doing something like YouTube just because they think the quality is not the best. But people don't really care that much about quality. I mean, there's certainly some that would, but you know, it's not just about how perfect the picture is and the quality. Hi, Prakash, and nope, no braces. Not that I'm aware of. Does it look like I have braces? We're singing in Mandarin, can we? We sure did. Did you hear it already? Yes, you did, right? Did I just sing it for no reason? Were you gone while I was singing? If yes, I'd be very sad. I'm a very special person in this unit. Mr. Rusty, no fighting, please, guys. Mr. Rusty has a lot of words. I think I heard him say something like, help, I'm a cat. Probably. I don't even know what he's complaining about. He was literally just like laying here, like having a good time, waiting for his share of sausage. Onions are looking good. So I'm gonna throw in the sausages now. Oh no, a little bit longer maybe. Oh no, actually I'm gonna throw it in. Look at those two weenies. Looks like they're kissing. Whatever we want to eat at the restaurant is up to us. Oh, you go to the restaurant, okay. And yes, Rusty is definitely doing his thing. He's looking. So I got a package ready there in the back. Rusty is sniffing it right now. So the package is actually from one of you guys that are here right now. So because I still owe someone a little present, and I thought I could combine it with my Germany travels. So I think you know who I mean. So your present is on the way, or your goodie bag, I don't know, present. But yeah, Rusty is sniffing it right now. I didn't want to bring it to the post before Labor Day because I knew it's just gonna lay there for a couple days, and then the things inside will just get really hot since it's still warm outside. But tomorrow the weather will cool down, so that would be a good day to bring it to the post office. It's smelling good in here, y'all. Smelling real good. Only post stuff when and if you want to do it for fun. If it's not fun, don't let anyone convince you to do it. Yes, for sure. I didn't mean to convince you, Sam. Like, of course, only do it when you're enjoying posting. I don't really enjoy posting social media posts anymore, for example. So, you know, I'm not feeling that one anymore. I just do it on YouTube just because, you know, community and everything. But yeah, I get it. If you don't like posting, totally fine, of course. But I hope you have a great time at the restaurant and eat as much as you want or can. All the good stuff. You gotta wait 1 year for your next birthday, so. Smelling good. Let me finish the mashed potatoes. So I like to let them drain for a little bit. So here are potatoes. I'm just going to put them back into the pot. And now we gotta add some butter. Butter is important. It's not the healthiest, but you know, what is? This is not supposed to be the healthiest meal, so this is just like a once in a while thing. I need some potato thing. There we go. Potato masher, and I know I should get one out of metal because plastic is not good for you. I'll show you the sausages. So the sausages are sausaging over here, and the onions looking good. So I'm just gonna turn the pan off, and I'm gonna show you what I add. So I add black pepper, fresh one of course. I like it quite peppery. Some people don't like it, so whatever you prefer. I'm adding a pinch of salt to the onions. Sea salt, or no, this is not sea salt, this is pink Himalayan salt, but whatever salt you want, honestly. I'm not a bougie salt person. I like to caramelize my onions, so I'm adding a tad bit of honey for some caramelization, you know, to make the onions a little sweeter. Tastes really amazing to make them a little sweet, in my opinion. Sausage is looking good. And little tip I have when you're making caramelized onions like this. I add a little Worcester. Oh, I need Alex now. Alex from Britain, where are you? Or England. He told me how to pronounce this. Worcestershire sauce? No, he said some Worcester sauce. He said it was different than what I just said. But Who knows how to pronounce this sauce, right? It's a mysterium for everyone, I think. Probably even for people from UK. They probably all pronounce it differently, but who knows? I don't know. He showed me a good way to pronounce it, and it made sense, but I had to read it for me to be able to say it fluently. So I wish he was here right now. I mean, my brother in over a year has not been able to eat salt food, and he said he misses pork and kraut more than anything. The flavor and aroma is amazing. Oh, I'm so sorry. And I agree with him. It would be really hard for me to not have sauerkraut or just salted food in general. It's the same for my dad. I know it really sucks. My dad can't eat any food anymore either. So I'm really sorry for your brother. Especially since your brother is probably much younger than my dad. Or younger than my dad. So yeah, I'm sorry to hear. Because you said it was your younger brother, right? Yeah, that sucks. I mean, some people puree food, but I don't know if that would be a pleasant thing to do with sauerkraut. I can't really imagine, so it's probably best to just have the memory of that yummy food instead of like ruining it, you know, with like a pureed version of it. My to-be girlfriend will be joining in big win. No problem. Yay, nice. That's good news. So happy to hear that, Sam. Very neat. That's cool. Good news. He is savoring your cooking now. That is a compliment.
Yeah, right.
I wish your brother all the best, Christopher. Diseases really suck. And that certainly is a compliment. 67. Oh, okay, so then he's like my dad's age. Okay. My dad got me when he was a little older already. So he was like not an old dad, you know, but an older dad than it's like common here in America, I would say. My parents did a lot of traveling with their motorcycle around Europe before they decided to make the big step into having children, which was probably a good idea for them, you know, to just like, you know, get it out of their system.
And then push right.
And then they sold the motorcycle and they got me as a trade. So I hope that was a good trade for them.
Right there.
Hi Martin. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great week too. Here's national holiday today. We have Labor Day today. Basically like 1st of May in Germany. I don't know if Austria has 1st of May too. 1. Mai Feiertag. That's basically what's happening here, but in September. So yeah, everyone has the day off. Not everyone, but some. Not everyone is fortunate to have the day off on today, on the Labor Day. Nurses or, you know, EMT people, everything that people need every day. May 1st, ja, okay, ihr habt also auch 1. Mai. Ich wusste gar nicht, ob Österreich das auch hat. Jetzt weiß ich's. Man lernt immer was dazu. Echt, YouTube ist echt sehr praktisch, wenn es um Lernen geht und so weiter. Sehr viele neue Sachen schon dazugelernt über andere Länder. Motorcycle for Army. I'm sure my dad was sad about it a little bit, but I think, you know, when he got me, I hope it wasn't too sad. But we actually did have the motorcycle the first couple of years I was in the world. So they took me with, bye Martin, have a good day, thank you for the hearts. Back to you, and say hi to Vienna from us and enjoy the beautiful weather, hopefully. I know it's nighttime for you, but tomorrow. Enjoy the week. I leave a few pieces in. I don't like it super smooth. I like to have few potato pieces, but not too many. Like they can't be too chunky. And I'll show you how I do it. Yeah, my dad still had a motorcycle for a little bit after I was born, until my mom always said that he should quit it. And I actually had a little baby, like a leather hat as a baby, with like goggles, and he had a little side card at his motorcycle. So you know those side cards that motorcycles have. So I was sitting in there as a little baby with my little goggles on, and he was driving through the Black Forest with me sometimes. Of course I don't remember that, but I think that must have been pretty cool for me as a baby to, you know, cruise around like that. Oh, still good. And I wish I had pictures of that. It sounds pretty neat. But I don't, unfortunately. So since I salted the water of the potatoes, usually the salt is enough. Let me try. A little hint. A little bit more. I got connected with so many German guys due to motorcycles in the 80s. Really nice. Cool. Did you drive motorcycle in Germany as well, or did you drive in America, or both? And the Black Forest is one of the favorite spots for motorcyclists or bikers, because I guess the scenery, and it's like very famous for motorcycles, or people going on tours there. In the weekend, you always see a lot of them. Really fast, really speeding, really dangerous sometimes. Were you one of the speeding ones, like the risky ones, or were you more like chill and lean back? You know what I mean? Like, were you just cruising, or were you like speeding? Now you can say it. And I'm not the police. I didn't in Germany, but always in the States. Okay, I got you. I mean, you were probably busy working in Germany. When you were stationed over there. It wasn't like a vacation, I guess, especially back then. Oh. Do you all have a pantry like this, you know? I feel like everyone has a pantry. When you open the door, you're scared that everything will fall out, and you just like push everything in and hope for the best when you close the door, that next time it won't fall out. This is one of my kitchen pantries, and need to reorganize it. It's really bad. This one. This. I like to use these for my mashed potatoes. Great.
I can't see anything.
So I like to make my mashed potatoes really fluffy, so I use this. Off-road riding in dirt. Wow. My cat is going crazy. Rusty, don't break the glass. You're gonna fall through that window. Okay, I'm gonna whip my mashed potatoes, I guess. Usually I add a little milk and cream to it, but I didn't have any, so I'm gonna add a little dash of water with sour cream. So sour cream replaces the milk right now. I usually don't do that. I usually do normal milk, but you gotta be flexible and use what you have, right? enjoy the chill kitchen ASMR. Everyone left. Only 3 people in the States. Understandable. Okay. Ta-da! Basti's doing his thing. Yeah, he's doing something. I don't know exactly what he's doing. I think he's probably trying to catch some bugs at the window. That's one of his hobbies, I guess. Yeah, our mashed potatoes are looking pretty mashed. So I'll put them on a plate. What plate do I want? Maybe one of those. This one. Okay, let me plate. So, oh, I forgot my sauerkraut. I need my sauerkraut. I'm gonna put everything from the pan onto this plate. So when I make sauerkraut, I'm gonna use, I always roast onions when I make mashed potatoes and sauerkraut, and sometimes sausages for the husband. So I'm gonna put the sauerkraut into the pan where I fry the onions and the sausage, just so I can pick up the flavor from the bottom of the pan. You know, so I get some extra flavor. Usually it's already flavored, but if I feel fancy, if I have guests over, I make the sauerkraut. Even when I buy it in a glass, I will flavor the sauerkraut with bay leaves and apples. I will cut into the sauerkraut some apples. Apple sauerkraut. So I will make it a little bit more fancy. We'll flavor some, but not today.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Why would you do that?
Because you need to let that cook with the other ingredients for a while, just for it to make a difference, you know. I'm just gonna warm this up real quick, and then it's done in like a minute. It just needs to be reheated, basically. But yeah, I usually throw in bay leaves, apples, just some more salt and pepper, and you know, you can also use some Wacholder, Piment, or Nelken, like cloves. I'm gonna add a little bit of ground cloves to it. That was a little bit much, but it's always good for digestion, and it's actually really healthy for you. I like the flavor. It just makes it a little bit more traditional for me. You know, you need a little bit of spice in there, like some German spices. If it's just bland, it's just not the same. I helped many German guys rebuild old Hondas in a day in Franken. Nice, my dad had a Honda too. How cool, what a coincidence. I still remember how the bike looked like before we got rid of it. But that's neat that you were able to rebuild them, like, not bad. Got some good skills. I'm sure the Germans were very happy about an American soldier helping them with their bikes. So I'm gonna plate my mashed potatoes. I'm gonna add the sauerkraut.
We're gonna be on it.
Another way you can do it, you can also, if you don't want to roast your sausages, you can just throw them into the sauerkraut and let them boil with the sauerkraut, so that will also add some extra flavor.
Looks like they gotta do that.
sausage. Oh, actually, I mean, he can have both sausages since I'm not eating it anyways. Ta-da! There we go. Hola, Emmanuel. Sausages, sauerkraut, and mashed potatoes. Made it back just in time for plating. Thank you so much, Shuriken brother. It smells really good. I'm gonna try some, this is for the husband. I'm gonna try some mashed potatoes. So my plating is just gonna be a little bit more rustic since it's just for myself, you know. Kind of like a sad attitude, I guess, that I'm not putting as much effort into it for myself, but you know, I guess it's normal. I don't need to impress myself, if that makes sense.
What are you talking about?
You're feeling hungry? Yay!
Oh,
What time is it for you right now, Sam? It must be early, right? Rusty, you're not eating sauerkraut anyways.
You're something for me, you.
Okay. Thank you, Christopher. Appreciate that. Miss any messages? We had a connection, definitely. Nice. I'm glad. Plating, don't play that like we never existed here in chat. True. You're right. I should still try to impress people since you guys are still, you guys are watching me and I'm not by myself. It's hard to get everything on one spoon.
Okay. You can put that away.
Delish. Ah, tasty. That catapults me right back into Germany. Yeah. The best. I love sauerkraut and mashed potatoes. Don't play it. I read that. 6:13. Wow. You're an early bird, Sam. Not bad. I don't think when I was your age, I probably would have been up until like 4 in the morning. Which is not good.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's in the first battle pass. Everyone has it, nobody wears it.
Have you ever made mashed potatoes with baked potatoes? I guess it's that different flavor and more body. Oh, I never made with baked potatoes. I definitely need to try that. That sounds amazing, actually. Thank you for the tip.
Not like
I'll definitely try that next time. Is that your go-to way to make mashed potatoes?
He just said boobs.
I got you, Sam. Sorry. Next time I'll do it how I usually do it, just like, you know, like a blob. But yeah, with the sausages, it looks a little bit more, you know, better. And I know a lot of people like gravy and everything. And I do like my gravy with mashed potatoes, for sure, and onions. But when I have sauerkraut, I only need a sauerkraut with it.
Hey.
Germans tend to eat things sometimes a little bit more drier than, for example, in America. Like in America, it's oftentimes the case, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. To have some sauce or gravy with your food. We don't always do that. That's one thing my husband said in the beginning to me. He's like, you guys need to drink some beer with your food, right? To get it down, because I feel like you guys just eat your food pretty dry oftentimes. But for me, the consistency of the mashed potatoes with the sauerkraut, and the sauerkraut has like this like moisture, you know, it's like good enough for me without the sauce. Yeah, Sam is definitely up early, or he's still up, who knows.
Hey, can you do it backwards? Can you do it backwards?
We're both. I'm both too, Sam. I definitely understand it.
Like you.
I'm an early bird and a night owl at the same time. It's terrible.
Like say you're
Craving kraut now?
do it backwards.
Well, I was about to say go to the store and get some kraut, but the store's already closed, so
Yeah.
they're closed today, I guess. I'm sorry I made you guys crave it, but it is really good. Sauerkraut is the best. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, you're looking at it.
Yummy in my tummy. Talking about tummy, I should go for digestive walk after this. You know, it helps with when you eat something heavy.
Right.
It's not the heaviest thing in the world, but a little digestive walk is always a good idea. I still need to finish my banana protein shake from earlier.
Already dying.
And then I'm done with eating for today, I guess. At least I should. So yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and cooking the mashed potatoes and the sauerkraut. With baked potatoes, the mashed potatoes have a real flavor explosion. They're mashed potatoes, but my go-to is boiled. Okay, it's like the more regular way. To 1-inch chunks are boiled whole and peeled after. Oh, you peel after, okay. I mean, that is smart, at least like more nutrients inside the potato if you peel it afterwards, so that's actually a good idea. I just peel them beforehand, just as how, you know, we learn it in Germany. And I feel like the flavor is slightly different when you, we call them Salzkartoffeln, salt potatoes, when you peel them first and then cook them with salt water. When you leave the peel on and then you cook them, we call them Pellkartoffel. So it basically means peeling potatoes, like peel potatoes, because you need to peel them still. And I feel like the flavor is different that way, but I never tried it with Pellkartoffeln. So maybe I will try to do the Pellkartoffel version as well, and the roasted potato version, of course. I certainly want to try that. So I'm so glad that we're able to exchange all those kitchen things here. Always cool to learn some new things or getting like new inputs. So yeah, I hope you guys will make some sauerkraut and mashed potatoes soon. Hi Jonathan. I hope we were friends in Beijing. It wouldn't been so cool to have a friend like you. It would have been so cool to have a friend like you. I agree, Sam. That would have been for sure. I mean, I had some really nice friends in Beijing, but it definitely would have been cool to have some, you know, international friends. Like I had Danish friends, or Chinese, but other than that, not really. So yeah, that would have been really cool for sure. But yeah, can't turn back time, right? So gotta make the best out of it with the friends you have over there. I'm sure you have some really lovely people in Beijing. My refrigerator door just got ripped off the hinge looking for my canned kraut. I can imagine that. Like someone like super hungry after like a night out, just, you know, ripping everything out of their pantry. And next morning they're like, oh shit, what did I do? It's funny. But yeah, not really funny, I'm sorry. But you have to fix that now. Schatzy. No, I don't want you being up here when I have my food up there, Schatz, okay? You don't even fit on the screen of the phone anymore. Why is everyone screaming at me in this house? Yeah, is it feeding time? Not really, but guys, I'll feed them early today. Such a good workout. You can do squats with the cat. I'm back at the gym, guys. You wanna get down? But don't jump up again, okay? Because I don't want the hair in my food. You guys hear that screeching? I should have called her a screeching owl, because she sounds like a screeching owl to me. Rusty is like, you eating alone? Rusty? No, you're not. He's trying to get into the cat food container. I see you. Get them down there. Catty. Moose, Miss Moose, come. Okay, guys, I'm gonna feed them before they attack me. And love all the cooking knowledge that you passed on, sister. Many things as always. I hope you and see furry friends and everyone have a great one. Thank you so much, Shuriken. I can only give that back. Thank you for sharing all your knowledge with us. And yeah, have a great Labor Day or rest of your Labor Day, and a good start to your new week. Tomorrow is Tuesday, so it's gonna be a short week. The weekend will be right around the corner, kinda. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out. And Sam, yes, happy birthday again. Alles Gute zum Geburtstag, mein Freund. And enjoy the day, Sam. Enjoy your dinner and your cake. So excited for you. And yeah, that was so cool that you hung out with us on your birthday. So early in the morning, especially. So yeah, you got all day ahead of you. So that's fun. Of course. Bye, everyone. And be safe. Enjoy the day. And remember to drink your water, okay? And get some steps in if you haven't yet, and some fresh air. As fresh as it gets in Beijing, Sam. I know it's not always easy, so.
Trying to find this other thing.
Chicken cheese, amazing. I don't know about that. I appreciate it, guys. But yeah, thank you so much. Y'all are amazing cooks as well. I'm sure of that. And yeah. I'm gonna deliver this to my husband now and hope he'll be happy that he married a German. Okay, bye guys, I'll talk to you soon. Be safe, enjoy your day, and happy birthday again, Sam. Bye everyone.